Welcome. In this video I'm going to be taking a look at this CHRUN electric heated throw blanket. So this was provided to me by the distributor, but they're not compensating me for this video and they're not reviewing it before I post it. If you find this video helpful and you want to purchase one of these, I'll put a link to it in the description on Amazon. If you use that link, it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost you anything extra. So the size on this is 50 by 60 inches. So that's about 4 by 5 foot, although it's 2 inches wider than 4 foot. The bag here has a handle on it and it has a zipper, so you could store it in this bag. Let's pull this out. So let's open this a little bit. Here we have the power cord and the manual. Let's get that out. Here's the user manual. So here's the specs. Input voltage is AC 120 at 60 Hertz. Rated power is 110 watts. Default timing setting is 4 hours. It's made of polyester. And then we have the product dimensions there. Here are symbols. And here we have warnings. You're going to want to read through all of these. It has lots of different things on here, like don't use these with your pets. Don't use it with a rocking chair. There are all sorts of different things there. So read through those. And here we have more on the next 2 pages. This talks about the different parts. We have the power adapter, power indicator, the coupler, the control panel. So this has the control on the blanket itself, and I'll show that in a minute. And it has 4 heating levels for warm, low, medium, and high. So this talks about using it. It says do not insert the plug into the outlet before connecting the controller to the blanket. When you press the power button to turn it on, it will start at the lowest level. The fastest way to preheat is to set the product at the highest level after turning it on. So when it's at the highest level, you can press it one more time to turn it off. If the product's not going to be used for an extended time, you should unplug it from the wall. So it does have that 4-hour timer. You can just press the button to turn it back on. So the 4-hour timer is nice. So you could put this on your bed and turn it on to warm up your bed while you're trying to get to sleep, and then it will shut off after 4 hours. Then we have some Q&A here. And then we have cleaning and maintenance. It says before cleaning, always remove the mains plug from the outlet first. Disconnect the controller from the product. Soak the product for 15 minutes in mild soap and cool water. Machine wash on gentle cycle at 30 degrees Celsius or 86 degrees Fahrenheit for 2 minutes or hand wash. Rinse with fresh cool water. Machine dry on gentle, cool cycle or hang to dry. Immediately after washing, reshape the product to its original dimensions and spread it out on flat clothes or clothesline. So then we have maintenance and we have more cautions here. So let's take a look at the blanket. So this has a flannel on one side and a cotton wool on the other. Here we have a label. Look for the plug. Here's the control, has a physical button on it. So I'll plug the wire into it. So the cord is a little over 8 feet. We'll place this in here like so until it clicks. Then to take it out, we'll press on these little ears and we'll pull it out like so. So plug it back in. I'll plug this into power. Let's get that control again. So I have this hooked into a power meter, and while it's not on, it's drawing 0 watts. Now it might be drawing a tiny amount of electricity, but it's lower than this thing will measure. So I'll press this button here. So now we're on heating level 1, and it's drawing about around 120 watts. It's jumping around a little bit. I'll go to 2, 3, and 4. And it's drawing about the same wattage on each setting. So if I press it again, it will turn it off. So I'm going to switch over to my thermal camera so we can see what the heating coils look like inside of this. Okay, here we can see it through the thermal camera, and you can see the lines inside of it. It's off right now, but there is still some heat from when I had it on a second ago. So I'll turn this up. I'll turn it to 4. And we can watch it heat up. So you'll see those lines get brighter, and you can watch the temperature rise here. I'm going to speed the video up a little bit. So if I feel this, I can feel it getting warm. Let's check out the inside. And it's getting warm inside of here. So you can feel the wires in here. They appear to be about 2 inches apart. Okay, so now I'm going to go demonstrate using this on a chair. Okay, so I'm sitting in a chair with the blanket now, and I have the 6-foot length this way, and I'm around 6 foot tall. So I have it hung over my feet a little bit, and it's coming up to around here. Of course, it kind of falls down a little bit due to gravity, so if I was laying down, I could keep it up here easier. But you could have one person, or maybe even 2. If you're cuddling close to someone, it could fit 2 people, like if you're sitting on a couch. But this is very comfortable. I feel it getting warm now. I have the power cord at the end, and I have the control right here. So it's right at my fingertips. I don't have to reach down and grab it. So if I want to, say, turn this down, I can do that here. Okay, and here's another shot with a thermal camera. You can see almost all of the blanket here, and you can see the coils running throughout it. So that's the CHRUN electric heated throw blanket. There's a big winter storm coming as I film this. Temperatures are supposed to get to lows around minus 10 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's going to be very cold. I could turn up my furnace to heat up the whole house, but that can be very expensive. This is a very efficient way to heat just a person, or maybe even two people. If you look at a typical electric heater, those draw about 1500 watts. This is drawing 120 watts. So this draws a fraction of the electricity of a traditional electric heater. And the reason why this is so much lower is because this is sitting right on your body, where an electric heater actually has to heat the air, and then the air has to heat you. So that makes this much more efficient. Now I know someone who had their furnace go out the other day in the middle of the night. They called a repair service. They got it fixed within 2 hours, but they were fortunate that the repair service had the part in stock to fix their furnace. But if it hadn't been in stock, they could have been without heat for quite a while. A blanket like this would come in handy in a situation like that. You can plug this in an outlet, cozy up in a chair, and keep yourself warm. So that's all I'm going to cover in this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.